Woo, live at 3. Hit it. Boom, boom, boom. Another day. Ah, well done, Sati. Well done. Music even stopped for me too. Right now I'm listening to lo-fi hip-hop radio on YouTube, this YouTube channel. Chill hop music. Chill hop music. And this song right now is called Light Strands. Interesting. Hey, Savi. Welcome. Just getting started for Saturday Day Live. We back, baby. 3 p.m. Eastern on another day. And welcome. Hi, Savi. And yes, as she pointed out, my name is Sati Mara. Welcome to another Saturday Day Live, where I come on and talk about things. So, first things first. Thank you for popping through. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support and the hearts. Hearts right back at ya. And I will share that I'm in an interesting space right now. One of the topics at the Black Women Empowerment Gatherings, was it maybe 2 or 3 months ago, was change. Oh, and I'm up in some changes right now. It's very interesting how as you move forward with trusting life and having faith with life, life's like, awesome, let's change things up so we can get you where you need to be. And what I have found, things coming up for me are definitely related to, oh, but I didn't think you were going to change that. I didn't think that was going to change. I thought this was all part of the plan. I'm like, oh, sweetie, that was part of your plan. But plans change. And the big thing is to recognize how can we adapt and move and flow with it. So first off, well, I already had a first off. So second off is I want to share with you something exciting that I plan to engage in, and I hope you'll join me. So it's Kukuwa's 21-day turnaround program. 21 days. There are 42 videos, so 2 videos each day. One is Kukuwa African dance fitness. It's all the cardio. The other half are strength conditioning videos with part of their get it right, get it tight. Some of their favorite videos from that. And so it's 21 days. So it's for each day, there's going to be one from each. So 42 videos plus 21 days of meal plans from Tasty Town. And I have decided that I'm going to engage in this 21-day program. You can start at any time, but I will be committing to beginning on Monday the 21st. Whoa, I didn't plan that out, but you know, because that's how I'm saying. Spirit be moving and synchronizing things, and we can get all caught up like, oh, I didn't think you were going to change that. You're like, oh, you're getting caught up on this? Look at all this other amazingness that's lining up just right. So I will be beginning on the 21st, and every day you can expect to see here on Kukuwa Atlanta on Instagram and on Facebook, Satimara. I will be sharing a little bit of what I'm going through with the process, and I'd love for you to join me. So I will be providing a link. It is an affiliate link, so I get a little change if you sign up or when you sign up, huh? And the program through that link is just $49, and then we can create community and build on this together. And so I will be posting that below, and yeah, I look forward to joining. I'm gonna take a before picture and an after picture. Be like, let's see what this transformation really did, huh? And I also really expect it to be a mindset shift. Honestly, what I love about Kukuwa and the founder, the people involved, all of the master coaches and trainers, Coach Cass, Coach Cree, they embody a level of divine femininity, womanhood, of knowing who they are, what they provide, what they step forth and allow into the sphere, and what they create, what they are responsible for creating. And so I'm really looking forward to tapping into this 21-day program and seeing what comes about from it, and cultivating some real deliberateness within myself, and encouraging all y'all too, of course, inspiring all y'all. So as I was saying, some of my life experiences this past week are bringing about a lot of change for me, and that's amazing. I'm so grateful to the goddess. I really am. And there's this wrangling back and forth between being really, really terrified and really, on some levels, a little disappointed, recognizing that's all my mind, and then coming back to, but the goddess got me. My womb wisdom got me. Like, I couldn't make a mistake even if I tried. And holding on to that sense of self-worth, that sense of value. You know, at the last Black Women's Empowerment Gathering, just this past Sunday on the 13th, we were talking all about self-value. And I tell you, I've been walking with a whole new step. Like, when I walk, something we were talking about is really owning your presence. And like, I visualize as I'm walking with each step, the goddess force is flowing and reverberating out. Things literally are moving out of my way or into alignment with my way. And if they're not part of my way, then they're moving out for the time being. That's okay. I'm here to rest and allow to receive. As a woman, we are here to be receptive. That doesn't mean that we don't take action. Our action is on a whole nother level, but it's not in the way that this world has designed us to think that it is. In fact, the way that this world would make us believe has been very Anglo, very colonized, very masculine. No wonder we're dealing with so much confusion when we're just attempting to allow. So I'm in a space where I desire very much to be in the flow and to allow. And the more that I step with that, the more that the goddess force reverberates through me, things are lining up. So I can stay and get caught up in like, oh, I didn't expect that to change. Or I can adjust the sails and go with the tide rather than against the flow. And so I just encourage all of you, one of the things, so I used to work for an author and a public speaker. His name is Bob Berg, and he wrote the book Adversaries into Allies. He actually is more well known for his book he co-authored with John David Mann called The Go-Giver. And a saying of his that he would frequently use was, money is the thunder to value's lightning. So we know, right? Lightning strikes and then the thunder, crashes afterwards. And you count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, and know how far away the lightning struck. And that point is to say that money is a reflection of the value that you give out to the world, the value that you are expressing and giving forth to others, that energy flow. And I never really understood it. I was always sort of like, well, I'm providing value. Why am I still, struggling? Or why does it why does it feel like it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of a thing sometimes? Even though everything is always perfect and always works out, that's definitely been a thing for me. So in our last Black Women's Empowerment Gathering, we kind of remolded that, all of us together, and formulated that life evidence is the thunder to self-value's lightning. I tell you, that like blew my mind when that came out. Shout out to Mercy, shout out to Savannah, shout out to Sadara. Like that was some awesome, and I've really been sitting with that and coming back to, like, it's all about self-value. It's knowing our worth, knowing what we're providing, not just providing in the sense that, like, oh, I'm thinking I'm doing that, but knowing my worth, knowing when I'm in alignment with my presence, when I am in alignment with my womb wisdom, how can I go wrong? This is what evolution is about. This is what stepping up to your power, stepping up to the all that you are capable of, the all that wants to be expressed through you. It doesn't come from doing, actually. It comes from allowing, getting out of our heads so much. I know there was just a post about that, and it was a beautiful, beautiful post, madame. And, right, just getting out of our heads so much and allowing what is, re-strategizing if necessary, and going with the flow. So I'm going to be going with the flow. I have some changes coming up with my schedules and things like that, as I am actually going to be moving, apparently, in about 2.5 months. So at the end of April, stay tuned, because Kukuwa Atlanta might just be becoming Kukuwa St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Ow! So I'm really actually excited about it, and I feel some sadness for some of the doors that need to close right now. And as I adjust to that, I know, surprise, I'm still going to do the things that I need to do. I'm still going to be here representing Kukuwa Atlanta. I'm still going to be going out, doing classes. And I would actually love to wake up the other Atlanta certified instructors or other people who want to be involved. Kukuwa Atlanta cannot just go dormant again. This needs to stay up. Atlanta, we need this. Women, we need this. Men, we need this. All races, all genders, all ages. Trust me, you need Kukuwa in your life. And if you don't believe me, if you're not like, I'm not sure about taking a class with you, sign up for the 21-day program. Let's do this together. Let's evolve and grow and learn and see what, let's challenge this. Let's put our mind to the side, be like, out of my face. Let me see what action I can take and really make some changes. I mean, honestly, like when you think about your body, it's the only one you get. And yes, it's constantly changing. We also talked about that too in the changes class. But we can connect more with it. We can be more aware. We can honor it more. We can be in a space of respect. And like, I will get you into the tip-top physical shape of what you deserve. Right? Like, you are housing my enormity, my goddess force that's flowing through. Like, I can't take care of you. I can't eat a little right. I can't drink a little more water. I can't exercise all these muscles and bones and all that going on through. I can't empower my heart. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And yes, we will. So I invite you again to join me for that. I do have the next Black Women's Empowerment Gathering on deck. And I think what I really want to actually talk about is this concept, resting to receive. There was a woman, Mackenzie, I forgot her last name, but I will definitely post it here. Mackenzie, and she did an episode on the Being You podcast, and it was titled Resting to Receive. And that's like her saying rest to receive. And she does like flow yoga and really, and it was such a great conversation, y'all. I'm definitely gonna like share it here. It was one of those, like, it was so powerful in its presence. It was glitching out the system, so we were in the back room like, oh, because the video kept halting and such. But it was amazing, like everything she was sharing. And then she did a beautiful meditation at the end. It was just powerful. And that's something that has really been sitting with me since that conversation, especially as women, being able to rest to receive. Like, the feminine force is an allowing force. I always got to kind of qualify that, because it also doesn't mean to just take everything lightly. Like, I mean, it's a fierce force as well. Something I was actually considering is like when you think of like the goddess Kali, or even you could go back to ancient Chem and look at Sekhmet and Hathor. They are actually two sides of the same being. So even when we look at these deities and they get fractured and you know, kind of siphoned away into this one's, you know, a destructor, and this one's love, and this one, when we come back to the core of it, just as in the sense that we're all one, well, the next fraction break off is going to be the masculine and the feminine, right? Now, those have to embody all of these others. So the feminine force is just as fierce as she is as allowing, right? She's fierce against the things that are not righteous, that are not in alignment, that are not in proper divine order. But as far as like all the other stuff, she's like, okay, let's see what happens. It's all about the curves of life, right? The feminine force is the curves. And it's about being able to be one with those waves and those flows and those undulations and all the things that you think are soft and movable and curved. That is the feminine force. Now, that's also like I said, something to be said about that's also fierce. Like, if you're trying to penetrate this curve, that might cause some problems. The bubble might pop, right? Like, there could be other repercussions. So coming back to this, it's something so much bigger. And when we know who we are, when we know who and what we stand for, who we stand with, that we are children of the sun and the earth, then how can any of this stuff be wrong? Except for what it looks like in our minds and what it looks like, what it looks like in our minds. Period. Poo. And, so that's something that it's on my mind as I'm going through this, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be moving, and I really want to dedicate these next 2.5 months to building Kukuwa Atlanta, to training in my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Honestly, I feel like I've had so much going on. I haven't even been able to train. And do you know how much I love that? I mean, that's something else, again, I was talking about, like I would talk about one day with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like, none of those people that I know are there to get paid. None of them are there to get laid. Like, they're there because they genuinely want to learn the art. They genuinely want to better their bodies. They genuinely want to have a better understanding with life through sobriety. And I don't just mean sobriety like alcohol or whatever. I mean clear thinking, clear vision, like, hey, we are in the present moment. We are in the now. Some of those folks are the most creative people I've ever met, like amazing artists, like just this well of amazing luminosities. And they're there stretching their bodies, intertwining, like learning how our bodies move. I don't know how that does not seem like it would be a valuable thing to hold on to. I could say for me, it definitely is. And this is why, I have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I have Kukuwa, African Dance Fitness. These are the things that I want to be focusing on right now. I want to be able to take the things that I have learned, the presence, and apply it without so many distractions. And, I have to release some of those and build on the things that will continue to help me grow up. So these are just some of the things that I wanted to, some pebbles to drop in your pond for today. And I'm working at being quicker about this show. I think we're going to call it. Plus, my little ring light is just, she's moving this camera left and right. She got a mind of her own today. She's like, ooh, I like that side better. Okay, ring light. Okay. But I thank you so much for joining. I hope you'll join me for the Kukuwa 21-day turnaround challenge. Like I said, I will link that below. And the next Black Women's Empowerment Gathering is going to be March, let's say, what day is today? Actually, let's go with the 20th. We're approaching that solstice time, right? Like, equinox. My bad. Equinox time. And what many consider to be the new year, astrologically speaking. I can't think of a better way to discuss the birthing of the feminine flow as we are in the birthing of the spring and the new era of the new season. So March 20th, 7 p.m. Eastern is going to be the next Black Women's Empowerment Gathering. And the topic is going to be resting to receive. I really want to tackle that topic, and especially in the Western world where we're so conditioned to do. And I'm not saying that that's not important. Right action is so important. Being aware of what is correct for us versus what has been conditioned or brainwashed us into being is a different thing. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. We always have such an amazing time and just share and we dance and we do so much cool stuff. So I'd love for y'all to join us. Otherwise, I'm going to see you here Monday the 21st with my first post for the Kukuwa 21-day turnaround challenge. And I hope you'll join me. And let's get our bodies in a shape. Let's get right for spring. Let's get it right, get it tight for the birth of the new season. So I thank you so much for joining. Stay tuned. I have the link to sign up will be on my website, kukuwaatlanta.com. to sign up for the 21-day turnaround challenge, and I might even have a link for the Black Women's Empowerment Gathering. I'm still figuring it out. Look, my camera. Okay, I'm still figuring it out. Well, I love you all dearly. Thank you so much for coming on to Saturday Day Live. And Savvy, I love you. I love you. Actually, wait, what did we do? Oh, I feel like you're doing it right now, and I'm like, okay, you know what it is. You know what it is. Hearts. But I hope you all, I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day. And I so look forward to seeing you on these next level steps of the journey. So peace, 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 peace in your heart, peace and ease with knowing that you are right where you were supposed to be and you are headed exactly as you needed to. And as you stay focused on knowing who you are, everything falls into alignment. And we can't go forward with the new by holding on and doing things of the past, right? So this is that time. This is that action I'm sharing with you because this is what I'm telling myself. I love you. I love you so much. Peace, peace.